If you have not yet done the assignments, this video is specifically for you. Dr. Sete gave us two homeworks or Excel assignments. One was on charts, then the other was on functions. And they're both due Thursday, so hopefully by Wednesday night you'd have uploaded your documents. I know a number of us opened the Excel file plus a PDF, looked at them, then closed it. So I've decided to record myself doing the whole thing from the start to the end so that you can be guided wherever you get stuck. By the end of this video, you will have 4 complete charts and all your functions will be working correctly, plus your named ledgers set up correctly. And you'll have 2 files ready to upload to Mwele. Alright, let's open Excel. So I'll be using the web version. However, you could use there's no problem if you use the desktop version. It's all similar. And I've already downloaded the things. You can see them here. I have assignment 2, assignment 1 there and here. Alright, so we are going to, maybe let me unpin this. So let me put this in split screen. I have here the assignment. Let's make it come this side, and we have the Excel the other side so that we can work on them both. I don't need, let's make it smaller, zoom out. We are good to go. So when you finish the assignment, save the file and upload it to Mwele. Turning in your assignment late will reduce your grade and by half. So if you delay to submit the assignment, and then here they're just telling us what is the message, arrange the data, prepare the chart, formulated. So following giving us an explanation. Our first step is to download assignment 1, charts.xls from Google Classroom and assignments or email, and then observe that there are 5 tabs. I think I've already downloaded it. Yes, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tabs. Observe that there are 5 tabs. For each of the 4 charts purposes listed above, this one's trend, distribution, part of the whole, and compare, you will use a different worksheet. So we have to have different sheets for each of these tabs. So Excel is a workbook, and each workbook has sheets, which worksheets. That's basically what we're dealing with. And this one, if you can clearly see, this is the workbook and has 5 worksheets: names and scores, trends, distribution, composition, then compare. And we're going to copy all of this and paste them the other side. So this one is the names and scores is going to be used by the examiner, but we shall copy and paste it. Then the rest are the ones we shall work on. So let's begin straight away by copying this. Control A, Control C, Control C. Then you go to your Excel, create a workbook. Okay, then go to File. First step, you have to start by saving. So always the first step is to save. So we are going to start by copying that. First tab is your name. Copy it and transfer it to the new sheet that you will create. This is our first step, that is practical. The first tab, remember I said the tabs are the same as worksheets. So my workbook has opened, and let's go to File. If you're using the app, they're going to show you what save as. But for me, since I'm using the web version, they're showing me the name. and you have to save it as your name, your surname underscore. Okay. So it has come up there. So naming your surname, underscore, after in your keyboard, after 0, the dash, shift dash gives you underscore Aaron and Gwenyu. Alright, I've already saved it, and now you can click. Then now the next step is to go and copy. So here, first select all your work, then copy. Control C. Then go back to your Excel workbook and paste it. Okay. So after I've copied, you fill in your name. After I've created a chat, okay, that's later on. So here you have to fill in your name. Now I'm Omiat. And Gwenyu. Then the sheet also save it in your name. Double click on the sheet to rename it. Also in your name, Omiat, Aaron, and Gwenyu. Okay, after I've done that, I think that's it. And now we're going on to trends. Suppose you want to show the trend, so this is the explanation. I want to go into that. You'll read that on your own, save time. So the thing has open a new blank Excel template, save it as your name. That's so all this under tab trend. So let's add a new. And they're telling us go back to your Excel, the document that the lecturer provided. Go under trend. Go under trend and select all the data. So Control A, Control C. No, Control all the data, not just the table. Control A. You have to press it twice to select all the data. Or simple way is just come and click this corner. Select all the data. Control C. That is copy. And I go to my workbook which I created, and I'll paste it. Control V, and there my work has come. So that is step 1. Name the tab in your new Excel file trend. So we have to name this trend capital letters. Double tap on the sheet name. This is trend. Okay. And they're telling us follow the steps below to generate a PC line chart. So there are 2 sets of instructions for those using PC and those using Mac. I'll be following the PC version. So I have to want to zoom out a little. Okay. They're telling us insert line chart and pick the first chart. So come to, let's click here, insert, maybe let's have this separate like it's bigger and that you have seen. Okay, insert. Instruction said insert line chart and pick the first chart. So insert. So we are going to insert our line chart. Our instruction tell us click insert, then select line chart. So we shall go to insert and we select line chart here. Back to the instructions, then and line chart and pick the first one. So insert line chart and select the first one. There we go. We can close this for now, we don't need it. And here under chart, this is our chart. I've moved it to the side so that's not interfering. And back here. So now go back and check the instructions. Under chart tools, click on design, then select data. So this is chart tools. On the app, on the desktop app, you may find it split over chart format and chart tools, but for this one it is one. So chart, select data. Okay, so I've done that. Next they're telling us click add under series. So series name, select cell A12. So we shall go to series, telling us add field, and where is it? Here. So we're going to edit the series name and select A12. So go back to our table here. A12 is our series name. A12. Okay. A12 total supply. It has reflected. Well done. Next, series value, select B12 to M12. So we go now here to values. Under values, we come and select, told us B12 to M12. This is B12 up to M12. Okay. There we go. Well reflected. Next step, then click add under still series and select name A19. So go back still under series and we click add a new field, and for a new field, where is it? Add new field, okay, you're forcing us to start with the data. Let's get the data. B19 to M19. Let's do that. So B19 is yes. This is B19 to M19. There we go. Okay. B19 to M19 here. B19 to M19. Alright, it's reflecting, and our title was, we have already the title, told us our title was A19. Total used has reflected. So well done. Let's see. Then they're telling us choose edit under horizontal category and axis label. Select cells B3 to M3. B3 to M3. So and the horizontal axis telling us B3 to M3. So here we go, B3 to M3. Let's see, hopefully, and yeah, you can see it has reflected. Okay, back to our steps. It's done. Click on the chart to highlight it. So here is our chart. I clicked on it, highlight it. Then the next step is add chart elements, chart title. So we're going to add elements, chart title. I'll just put mine above the chart. Or the text, chart title. So telling us to write as in the graph below. So here we have maize supply and use in 2023. I'll copy this and go and paste it here. So our title text, done. Next thing they're telling us, go back up here, telling us to add axis titles. Axis titles, I'll begin with the horizontal. 12. Add axis titles, horizontal, text, Control V. Done. Next, vertical. Million kilograms. Hopefully that will work. Or shall type it. So axis titles, vertical. So vertical. With this, let's see this first one. Probably million kilograms. Okay. Million kilograms. Is that how it's looking? Let's see. Million kilograms. Okay. Perfect. Well done. Now let's move on. We have done legend top. Legend top. Add the legend top. Legend. That is axis legend top. Legend at the top. Okay, well done. Are we looking like target, total supply, blah blah? You know, they look the same. I think we are doing well. Legend top is done. Next, click on the plus sign and remove grid lines. Click on the plus sign and remove grid lines. Let's go back. Grid lines. Plus sign. It's here. Grid lines. None. And vertical also. None. Right. Grid lines gone. Add chart element axis, then more options. Click on the vertical axis on the column on your right and set to minimum. Vertical axis bounds to 8,000. Chart elements axis, more options. Click on the vertical axis on the column of your right, set minimum bound to 8,000. Let's try that. Chart elements, first click on the chart, axis, vertical axis, okay, it's here. So bounds, let's do the instructions on the column on your right. That was set minimum bound to 8,000. Minimum to 8,000. 8,000. Okay. Alright, so bound is basically where it starts from, so our scale will now start from 8,000, and that's it. When you finish, you should have a chart that looks like this. That looks like the following chart. This one starts from 2,000. I don't think that's something to worry about because they clearly told us to set it to 8,000, so I don't think that's an issue. So interpreting and explaining a chart is an important skill. Please answer the following question. Type your answers in your worksheet in the indicated area. Have maize supply and total maize use moved in the same direction over time? Let's look at it. And if you clearly see, you see that there is some resemblance, and I would say yes. Here, my answer, yes. Oh, sorry, I'm in caps lock. Yes. Okay, question number 2. What is the overall trend of maize supply? That is there an increasing or decreasing trend? If I look at it, maize supply is the blue one. I think it is more increasing, so there is this dip, but generally it's increasing. So question is there an increasing or decreasing trend? So I will answer increasing trend. You will answer accordingly. So increasing trend. Alright, back to it, telling us, I think that's it for part 1. So you can save your work. Control S to keep saving. Okay, next we are going to look at distribution, and telling us create a new blank tab in the Excel file you open, select all the data under tab distribution in the assignment and paste in the new Excel tab you have created, and name the tab in your new Excel file as distribution. Simple, just copy, paste. Remember our work was here, so now we are done with this. Let's go to distribution. Yeah, this is distribution. Okay, so select all the data and just click on this upper corner, then control copy, and back to our Excel. New tab, double tap, rename it capital letters distribution. Let's see if that's it. Distribution, yeah, just distribution. They are done. Paste. Come to the upper corner, control V. There, my data has come. And our next step, telling us follow the steps below to generate a scatter plot XY. And our first step is click insert scatter plot and pick the first chart. Pick the first chart. Okay, this first step. So I will again extend the window this side so that there is space. Go to insert scatter chart, the first one. There we go. Alright, I think that's it. Next, under chart tools, click on design and select data. Procedure, chart tools, select data. Well done. Okay, then they're telling us with data. Okay, this is next. Click add. First clear out any entry that automatically appear, then series name leave blank. This click value. We are adding a series, so scatter value series name. So let's clear this. Right. So under X B22 to M22. That's for X. B22 to M22. X axis. Select B. This is B and 22 is here. B22, M22. Well done. Then for Y, what are they asking for Y? Why they're telling us B24 to M24. B24 to M24. So these are for Y. B24 to M24. B24 M24. Okay. And I think let's go back. That's it. Quantity is on the x-axis, the horizontal axis. That's how it looks finally. Okay. Click OK, then click on the chart to highlight it and add chart title. So chart title, let's copy it from here. I'm going to type this. Copy. Back to our Excel. And okay, where is okay? Well, I don't see okay, so let's just highlight the chart. Very nice. Chart title. I'll put mine simply above. Control P. Relationship between maize price and ending stock as a percentage of use. Relationship between the percent of use. Maybe first leave that as this. Then next step. Now next step we shall add the axis titles. Let's begin with the vertical axis. Let me copy this. Copy. Axis titles. Click on the chart tools, axis titles, vertical. I'll choose this. Paste. Okay. Perfect. Back. Next. Telling us the axis title will be the horizontal. Select it, copy here, axis titles, horizontal, below, Ctrl V, and at last E. Nice, well done. Okay, going back to look at our steps. Axis titles, we have done that. Add a trend line. Right click on data points and choose add trend line. So these are our data points. Right click and select add trend line. There we go. So they're telling us linear. Alright. Add data labels. Go to add chart elements, data labels, then write adjust labels so that they are visible. Doesn't matter what shape the data point takes. Chart elements, data labels, right. Chart elements, data labels, where is it? Right. Here we go. Okay. Next. Adjust labels so they are visible. It doesn't matter what shape they take. Click on a data label and then bold. You will have to go to home menu to get a bold icon, or you can use Ctrl B. Click on data label and then bold. Ctrl B. Wait, just click, not double click, just single click, Control B. You can go to home and select manually bold. Done. So if I click on them, should be bold. Yeah, done, all done. Next, click on the name bold, remove grid lines, remove legends if it exists. So remove grid lines and remove legends. So click on our chart, grid lines, we saw how to remove them, none, none. Then legends, also none. Alright, there we go. That is our data. How does it compare to final? I think that's good. So now interpretation. Interpreting and explaining a chart's an important skill. Please answer the following questions. Type your answers in a spreadsheet in the indicated areas. Which prices appear to be an outlier or outside the normal range of other prices? Outlier. This one. Prices. There are many. I say this is the range around the line, but this one is particularly found from the line and this, so I'll say this 6.89 and the, now we're supposed to put the answers. Did I copy it well? Let me find out. Did I copy it well? Seems I didn't copy it well. How did that happen? Distribution. So I'll copy this. Oh, I copied it well, of course. It's just this side. So I said for me, my outliers are 6.89. There are many. 6.89, comma 6.22, comma that 2.42, comma then that 2.32. Yeah, in my according to what I can see, those are the main outliers. Okay, question 2. What does question 2 say? What's the relationship between maize price and ending stocks as a percentage of use? E.g., when ending price stocks as a percentage of use increases, is maize price increasing or decreasing? So they just ask me, are they directly proportional or indirectly proportional? So when the ending stocks as a percentage of use increases, is maize price increasing or reducing? Let's look at it. So you can see the curve is inversely proportional. So as end stock increases, this one reduces. So here it was this, then here it reduces, so it's decreasing. So I'll simply paste this here. Then I will select decreasing. So this price is decreasing. I think those are my answers. Okay. Next. Like that, we're done with 2 graphs already. Let's go forward and do the next one. And composition is the next. So you want to show how various parts make up the whole. You can use composition pie chart. You'll do it in few minutes. You're going without wasting time. Let's go. Select all the data under composition, paste it, and name it composition. So yes. So our data is here, composition, select here, select all, Control C, back to our data, new tab, shall call it, double tap to rename, C, composition, like that. Then come here, paste our data. Well done. Alright, so telling us create a blank sheet, select all the data, paste, follow steps to generate. Insert pie chart, pick the first chart. Alright, let's move aside here where we have space. Insert pie chart, pick the first chart. Insert, come to insert chart, pie chart, pick the first one, and here comes our chart. Let's move it closer. Okay, so our next step telling us click design and select data, chart, select data, then add or remove, click add, remove and entries as fast. Then series name, maize used in billion kilograms 2013. Let's copy this. Series name, type in, this time we are typing under here, series name, there we go. Okay, yeah, reflecting series values M14 to M16, M14 to M16, which is just to be sure, M14 to M16, then a comma, then click on cell M18, M14 to M16, then comma, then M18. So M is here, M16, M14 to M16. So composition M14, this is M14 to M16, comma, M18. Wait, M16 to M18. Comma M18. Be careful while typing this. M16, M14 to M16, yes, comma, M18. I'm just typing it because it's disturbing. And okay. Yeah, so you can clearly say M16, then 18. Well done. So series name done. Horizontal axis, click on cells A14 to A16, then a comma, A18. A16 to, got that. A14 to A16, comma, A18. We go back here to labels, add field. And this time A16, A14 to A16 here. Okay, remember with this selecting comma and shift A18. Okay, let's see. Click on the chart to highlight it, then add chart element, data labels, outside end. Back to our chart. Okay, what is happening? What is happening? Control Z. Control Y to redo. It's disturbing unnecessarily. Okay, let me do it faster. A14 to A16. Comma A18. Okay. Telling us to add labels. Data labels outside end. Let's see how is it looking. Let's continue. So we have added our outside end, then select format data labels and add the following name category, value, percentage, show leader line. Format data labels. Name category, value, percentage, and show leader line. Leader key, percentage. Okay, there we go. Done. Back to Excel. Chart element, chart title, about chart. Okay, that is done. Now, what step are we on? We have done that. Remove legends if it exists. Legends, where are they? None. Well done. And we're done with that chart. Okay. Our questions. Which category bucket appears to be the largest use of maize? The largest has to be food, sedan, industry. So let's find the slices. I can clearly say the largest is food, blah blah blah. How you want to just copy it. Don't type. Control P. There we go. Done. So continue, keep saving your work. And now moving on to our next chart. I shall be comparing. Same procedure, compare. I don't need to repeat it. So go to compare, click here, select all the data, control copy, go back to your Excel, new tab, double click to rename it, compare, go to the cell A1 and paste. Okay, so after doing that, maybe before we go back to composition, I've just remembered something. Like earlier when we were working on our distribution, they asked for outliers. That does not lie in the range. So if you look on the lowest, you find that it looks normal. When you look on the highest, you find that it's significantly above 5. So these two are the outliers, so it's not the ones which are far. So if I'm to edit this, I'll remove this, I'll leave the first two. So outliers are 6.89 and 6.22. Now let's go back to compare. We have pasted our data. Let's go straight to the work. No time to play. Our first step is to insert column chart and pick the first chart, column chart. So I'll move aside for the space, insert column chart and pick the first one. Okay. So it's clear all this nonsense. Alright, so I've cleared all the data. And now we start. Click design and select data. Under legend series, add series name, cells N9. Cells N9. Insert series, edit, good type, select, what let's select N9. Okay. In the next step, values B9 to M9. Values are B9 to M9. So 9 is here, B9 to M9 is selected. Okay, nice. Go back to our next is ending stocks. I'm going to add A21. Told us be what? A21. Oh, A21 is here. Ending stocks. Okay. And our values very clearly told. Where is it? B21 to M21. Okay. 21. These are not supposed to be here. Supposed to be 21. Select again. A21. Ending stocks. It's now reflecting well. Okay, there we go. Then next one, click on the chart highlighted, add chart elements, chart title, above chart. Chart title, let's copy the name. Beginning stocks versus ending stocks. Beginning stocks versus ending stocks. Chart title, above, beginning stocks versus ending stocks. There we go. Well done. Click axis vertical, type million kilograms. What's the one going to type? Click axis vertical, axis million labels, axis labels, I think. Axis title, sorry. Axis titles vertical. Font for V. Horizontal, marketing year starting October 1st. Marketing year. Axis horizontal. Marketing year starting October 1st. Let's see how we close the. Yep. Okay. Then add the legend at the bottom. Legend. Well done. And remove grid lines. Yes, removing grid lines. Go to grid lines. Select primary. None. Grid lines. Select vertical. None. There we go. Its colors are different, but I don't think it's important. Okay, I feel like it should look like this, so let's change this red color. You change the second one. Come to home. Fill. I think this is the red color. There we go. Well done, well done. What are our questions? In which year is beginning stocks the highest? Then in which year is ending stock the lowest? beginning stock, which is blue, is highest in wait a minute. Did they tell us what to do on the horizontal axis? I don't see. B3 to M3. So let's do that. Horizontal axis B3 to M3. So B3 M3. Okay. For the title, what is the title? No title, just that. Okay. One thing you'll notice, our years are starting from 2012 to 2023, but in this one they are starting from 2002 to 2013. So follow what is in our work. Don't change it to follow this. And now answering the questions, our first questions, in which year is beginning stock the highest? Beginning stock is the highest in 2015. So I'll just put here answer 2015. Okay, then going back to our ending stock, it's the lowest in which year? I think this is the lowest in 2022. So type here 2022. Alright, next. So save the file, be sure to include your name in the file as I instructed and upload to Mwele. I think I'm going to do that right away. So save, Ctrl S, already saved. Mine is on the cloud, so I'll first download it, create a copy. Download the copy. Just come here as Express. I'll open it with a different application. And you can clearly see the work is here. So quickly I will be showing the process of what uploading. So close this. If I check my files, I can clearly see that my work has come to downloads. Here is my work. So let's go to Mwele. This is Mwele. So extend session, log in, enter your details, log in. After you've logged in, go to dashboard. So I go to dashboards, homework 1, add submission. Or you can open here, open homework 1 and add submission. This is attempt 1. And files. You can drag and drop, so I'll be doing that. Where are my files? this is my file, drag here, there, it's already uploaded. Do I leave a message? Nope. And save changes. Okay, just like that, the work is done. It's attempt 1, submitted for grading, not completed assignment. Just like that, you have finished submitting your assignment. Now let's go to assignment 2. So we can close this. This is saved. Can close it. This is, now let's go back here in my downloads. Have here assignment 2. Assignment 2. I'll click on it. Assignment 2. That's the PDF. Yes, this is what shall be following, and I'll open another Excel document. So Excel opening. Meanwhile, also I'll go and open this file, the assignment 2 basic functions file. So click to open. There we go. Here it is. Okay, so let's move on to assignment 2.